right, Bulls fans, this is your 14U Bulls taking on the Evansville Thunder. We are at the Ford Ice Center. Yes, I am upstairs, and yes, that little thing is in the way, I know. But anyway, we are here. The SYTHL schedule had us down for starting at 2:30, so apologies for the delay. The rink did not want us starting until 2:45, but it looks like we're getting on the ice just a little bit early. Going to have, looks like number 13, Elijah Cole, starting in net for us. Want to give a big shout out to one of our players that won't be here this weekend. He is out injured. Shannon Caudle, we miss you, buddy. Hope you get to feeling better soon. So we'll have a 3-minute warm-up here. 13-minute periods. Minute and a half penalties. Bulls coming off a not so great weekend, our opening weekend, but we saw a lot of improvement. Been a lot of hard practices since then, so let's see what happens with this one. As always, I'm Justin Cole, here with Lauren Cole, going to help us run the clock and do all the fun stuff. We do have access to the chat, so if you want to give a shout out to a player, have us call out a name, what have you, drop us a line in the chat and we will shoot it out on the air. It's like Elijah might have taken a warm-up to the goob, and so he is shaking it off over there on the on the sideline. We'll start off this one just like we do everyone. Thank our coaching staff. Really appreciate everything y'all do. Head coach Mike Jeffries, assistant coaches Josh Eptain and Jackson Corbin. Haven't seen Evansville yet, so don't know what they look like as a team, but Bulls ready to get going here. 1 minute and 25 seconds left on this warm-up. For any college football fans out there, LSU just got whooped up on by Vandy. We are up in Nashville, Tennessee, so some Vandy fans around here watching all that. What's up, Kendall Russell? Just 15 seconds left to go in this warm-up, and we will get this thing underway. Bulls rounding up the pucks here in the net. All right, heard the buzzer. Here comes Evansville. Let's see who our starting lineup's going to be for the Bulls. All right, coming out for the Bulls, we're going to have Will Federley at center. On his right, Philip Graw. On his left, looks like we'll have Sasha Dediu. On defense, we'll have Remy Uptain and Barker Allen. Puck is dropped. Bulls win this one. Batted away by Evansville, but here goes Parker up the boards. Parker sends this one in the zone, and Evansville picks it up. Sends it right back out into the neutral zone. Remy dropping back. Remy retreating deep. Remy skates it behind the net, pursued by Evansville. Remy fends his man off. Remy skating it. Oh, loses it through his feet. Gets put on his tail, and it's like Parker's going to send this one wide, looking for Sasha. That one's going to go all the way down the ice and stick aside by the goalie. No icing. Sasha kind of let up on the gas there. This one gets back to Will Federley. Will can't keep a hold of it. Back towards Remy. Remy puts a stick on it, stops that play. Philip Graw in there using the body, screening his man off, but the Evansville coming right back at the Bulls. They're in the slot. Shot gloved by Elijah. Nice save. Face off in the Bull zone. Reese Douglas bats that one, but Evansville comes away with it. Reese pursuing his man on the boards. Evansville with the backhanded pass. They try to center this one, but the Bulls in the way. Evansville going to wrap around. No. Dancing behind the net. And here comes Reese. Taps this one up towards Caleb Doro. Caleb can't get to it, though. Evansville tries to take a shot well wide of the net. Caleb Doro is going to pick it up on the far side boards. Gets bodied. Back up to Reese. Reese Douglas has a chance here. It's Reese and one player. Reese passes to Jack Hall, and Jack can't get that one. Back in the corner. Here goes Evansville exiting the zone. They're going to pass this one to a man skating up the center. Caleb Doro puts a stick on it, and it bounces out into the neutral zone. Reese trying to get there and pick it. Now we got Caleb. Caleb is in the zone, and Reese was offsides. Reese had a good chance there. He had Jack with him, and just a pass behind the back. Couldn't quite catch up with that one. Jack Hooper will take the face off here. He's got Jude Cody on his left. On his right, he's got Gus Federley. Back on defense, we've got the Lucases, Cole Major and Ben Como. Evansville come away with this one. Ben Como gets in there. Shot, and they were point blank on Elijah, and that one's in. Hooper again for the face-off. Evansville wins it back towards their defense, but Gus Federley sends it down on net, and the goalie covers it. Freezes that play. Evansville ties that one up, trying to exit the zone. Takes a weird bounce. Gus Federley almost there for the steal, but here goes Evansville on the rush. Jack Hooper trying to steal that one away. Kohlmeyer makes him pay for that as they cross the blue line, and they're going to put him in the box for roughing. Probably a good call there. So Bulls will be on a four-man disadvantage here. Got to kill this penalty off. We got Will Federley coming out for the face-off. We'll have Reese Douglas with him. Back on defense, we'll have Remy Uptain and Lucas Bencomo. Puck is dropped. Evansville wins this one. Send it back towards their D. Cycling the puck back. They take a shot well wide of the net. This one gets to a man at the dot. Takes a shot. Swallowed by Elijah. Nice job. Evansville cycles back to their defense. Skating it in tighter. Again back to their defense. Takes a shot way over the net. That was a bullet though. Evansville has it in the corner. Here comes Remy Uptain. And up to Will. Will's going to throw this one all the way down the ice, and we'll have an icing. Slight line change here. We'll have Caleb Doro taking the face-off. Sasha Dedi with him on offense. Same defenders out. They cycle this one back. Caleb put some pressure there, and so did Sasha. Stolen now by Remy. He goes up the boards. Cannot hook up with Caleb, though. Now Remy battling, getting his man off the puck. He can't get it back to Caleb, though. Evansville skating it in. They try to center this one. Sasha gets a stick on it. Over to Caleb Doro now, making a move, making a couple of moves. Retreats back behind our net. Sends it up the boards, looking for Sasha. Can Sasha get it out of the zone? He does. Evansville retreating back. Sasha giving some forecheck pressure there. Evansville sends it up over to Caleb Doro. Caleb chips this one into the zone, but Bulls not quite there. Evansville's going to drop back. Caleb giving some pressure. Evansville skating through the neutral zone. Puck comes off a stick and gets over to Big Ben. He's going to go up the boards looking for Sasha. Sasha cannot corral that one. Evansville has it, skating right back at the Bulls. Shot blocked by Elijah. Picked up now by Big Ben. Big Ben moves it out into the neutral zone. Evansville gets that one. It looks like Bulls have killed the penalty at this point. We're back 5 aside. Remy Uptain back behind the net. Goes up the boards. Big Ben can't quite get there. Evansville sends it back around. Lucas Kohlmeyer is there trying to send it up the boards, but they have him sealed, and Elijah snatches that one out of the air. Nice job, E. Bulls down 1-0. 8:54, left in the first. Reese Douglas for the no. We'll have Jack Hooper out for the face-off. Jack sends this one over to Gus. Gus gets tied up on the boards, and it gets back to the Evansville defense. Kohlmeyer, again, making his presence felt out there. Not going to let him have it easy. This one heads back to the defense. Now Jack Hooper has it on the stick. Jack navigating through traffic, gets leveled right at center ice. Gus Federley gets tied up with one. Evansville has it in. Kohlmeyer is going to get another one for roughing as he tattooed that kid. Bulls down a man again for another minute and a half. Will Federley will take the face-off. He's got Reese with him on offense. Back on defense, we'll have, looks like, I think that's Parker and Big Ben. Shot from way downtown. Elijah blockers that one aside. Will bodies his man off the puck. Will trying to clear this one up the boards. He's using his feet to pin it. Now they go back to the defense. Here goes Reese Douglas with a bump. Out to the D-man. Shot wide of the net. Will Federley again on the far side boards. Trying to clear this one. Cannot get a good shot on it, though. Evansville sends it back in deep. Evansville tries to center that one, but Parker got a skate on it. This one's in the corner now. Reese trying to dig it out, but there's two Evansville Thunder players. They go back to their D-man. He skates it in deeper. Bodied off the puck by Parker Allen. Parker trying to pass this one around, but right to an Evansville player. Evansville working the puck back. Now deep in the zone. Tries to center this one, but Lucas Bencomo does a great job tying his man up, and that shot is swallowed up by Elijah Cole. Line change for the Bulls. We have 33 seconds left on the penalty. We'll have Caleb Doro out for the face-off. Sasha Dedi with him. This one gets to Evansville. They go back to their D-man. Sasha with some pressure. Trying to cycle this puck out wide. They tried to center it, but Remy Uptain did a great job helping his goalie out. Batted that one towards the boards. Here comes Remy again, trying to get it up to Caleb. Caleb chips it forward, and Sasha Dediu picks it up at the blue line. It's Sasha and one. If Sasha hurries, he might have a chance here. It's something. Too many men. They collapse right on him as he gets in the zone. They try to cycle this one back towards Parker, but Evansville intercepts. Parker dropping back with Remy. Remy blocks his man out towards the wide side, and Elijah puts a blocker on that one to push it into the boards. Penalty is killed. Bulls are five men strong now. This one's going to come out. Looks like Kohlmeyer on the rush now to get it. He gets it on the near side boards, takes a shot, and that one's in. Popped the water bottle up and everything. Kohlmeyer with the tying score. 6:40 left in the first. 1-1. Nice job by Lucas coming out of the penalty box and getting a hold of that one. Jack Cooper will take the face-off. He's got Jude Cody on his left, Gus Federle on his right. Evansville wins this face-off. Up against the near side boards now. A lot of pressure there by Jude. Evansville retreats back in their zone. They're going to send this one way out wide, and it's way downtown. Big Ben's going to have to hustle and get this one. He goes up against the far side boards and sends it out into the neutral zone. Evansville's got to tag up. They're going to throw this one in deep. Leauge sticks it towards Big Ben. Big Ben working up the boards, goes for Gus Federle outside of his reach. Evansville trying to get in the zone now. This one's in deep in the corner. Big Ben's going to send it around looking for Jack Cooper. Gus gets smacked before the puck even gets close to him, and they're going to get the Evansville for interference. So your Bulls are going to go on a power play. All right, we got Will Federle taking the face off. He'll have Sasha with him. Philip Graw on his right. This one's going to get over towards the board towards Philip, but Evansville puts a stick on it, and Kohlmeyer, that was offsides, but they did not whistle it dead. This one's going to come back to Big Ben. He winds up and shoots. Blocker to side by the goalie. Nice save. Sasha Dediu battling in the corner there. Gets to Will. Will dekes one out. He's going to go, I thought he was going back to his D-man. Big Ben now has it, skates it forward. Will dropping back towards the blue line. Big Ben takes a weird shot from the side there, and Kohlmeyer cannot connect with that one. Evansville recovers. They're going to get this one out of the zone, but Kohlmeyer doing a great job getting it over to his defensive partner. And we've got, we had a player down, and I think we're offside, so we will have a face-off at center ice. Will battling for it, but Evansville comes away with it. Only 48 seconds left on the penalty here. Sasha Dediu on the near side boards trying to battle it, trying to regain control. He's being swarmed by Evansville players. This one's going to go in the zone now. Philip Graw pursuing. Evansville comes away with it. Right up through the center there. Sasha chasing him in the zone now. Goes around Kohlmeyer, takes a shot. It was off the net and over. This one, Sasha working it on the near side boards. He sends it up looking for Will Federle. Will in pursuit. We might, no icing, so they're going to try to get this one back. Big Ben's there, gets a stick on it. Big Ben skates it in tight. Big Ben trying to center this one, can't do it. Back to Reese. Reese fans on it. Oh no. Kohlmeyer lays a lick on another one. They didn't call this one, but they probably should have. This one's going over to Reese Douglas. Reese skates in the zone now. Reese gets a hold of it, takes a shot, and swallowed up. Nice save by the Evansville goalie. Nice job. Line change for the Bulls. At least a partial one. We'll have Reese Douglas take the face-off. Caleb Doro on his left. Jack Hall on his right. Evansville comes away with it. They skate behind their own net, throw the brakes on, looking for an outlet to pass to. They go up on the near side boards. Parker Allen right there at the blue line has to retreat as Evansville is on the rush. Remy Uptain with the steal, throws it out, but Evansville keeps a stick on it. Remy behind the net, working this one around. Bulls trying to clear, can't do it. They take a shot from way downtown, and Elijah flashing the leather. Nice save. So we'll face off in the Bulls zone. Jack Cooper will take the face off. Bulls win this one. They send it back towards their D-man. Parker Allen's going to backhand this one towards Jude Cody. Jude trying to work it on the near side boards, gets pinched. And here comes Jack Cooper in to help him out. Jack trying to shovel this one out towards Jude. Jack working it up the near side boards. Oh, Evansville gets a stick on it and keeps this one in, but here comes Remy Uptain. Remy working this one around, clears the zone. Evansville's all tagged up. I don't know what they were waiting for, but now Jack's going to try to send this one down the ice. Evansville right there in the way. Here goes Remy now. Remy on the far side boards, takes a hit, but he fires it up towards, looks like Jack Hall. Jack throws the brakes on, going to send it for Jack Hooper, but skips over to Jude Cody. Jude chasing it into the corner. Evansville gets there first behind their own net. Jack Hooper with tremendous forward pressure there causes them to check that one up and slows it down just a little. Parker Allen dropping back in good defensive position. He sends his man into the boards and puck comes loose. It's in the corner now. Big Ben's there. Big Ben pins a man. And they tried to center this one, but nobody was home. It's going to go back to the man at the blue line. Evansville keeps this play alive. They tried to center that one. Again, nobody's home. Parker goes on the near side boards looking for Jude Cody. It skips over his stick and into Evansville territory. Evansville drops back. They're going to get it behind their own net. Jude can't get to it. Evansville exits the zone there on the rush again, but here goes Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer trying to get this one around his man. Can't do it, though. Big Ben's going to send a backhander up looking for Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer skated up from his defensive position. Cannot hang on to that one. Evansville on the rush again. Will Federley with the back check. And Elijah Cole again flashing the leather and making the save, keeping his team in this game. You see the hugs going around. The defense realized they kind of messed up and hung him out to dry there, but great job by Sasha and Will Federley getting back and back checking and helping him out. Will again for the face-off. Evansville comes away with this one. A shot! Elijah kicks that one aside. Kohlmeyer is going to pick it up. Kohlmeyer skates it forward. Gets pinned against the boards. Can't hang on to it. And gets back into play, though. Big Ben over to Sasha on the near side. This one's on net, so it's going to have to be played. Sasha in pursuit. Can't see what's happening in that corner there. Evansville is going to bring this one up and try to get out of the zone. On the rush again. So Evansville right up through the center. They're going to take a shot. Elijah with the glove save again. Nice job, Elijah. One minute, 29 seconds left to go in this first period. 1-1. Reese Douglas out for the faceoff. He'll have Caleb Doro on his left, Jack Hall on his right. Shot wide of the net. Can't quite see what's happening down here, but it's pinned against the near side boards. Parker Allen trying to get it up to Caleb Doro. Nothing doing as Evansville comes away with it. They take another shot, and it rolls towards Elijah's pads, and Elijah jumps on it, freezing that one. One minute, 11 seconds left. Reese for the faceoff. Reese bodies his man off the puck. Cannot hang on to it, though. Evansville trying to work it in deep, but Caleb Doro's there. Caleb shot from way downtown. Elijah scoops that one up and just freezes it. Same line. This one comes away. Jack Hall gets it. Jack trying to skate this one up. Loses his feet, though, and there's Remy. Remy bodies his man off the puck up to Caleb Doro. Caleb Doro skating up the far side boards. Tries to get this one across to Reese, but cannot do it. Evansville sends it right back at the Bulls. Parker Allen sending it up, looking for Caleb. Evansville picks it up behind their net. Reese with some pressure, but Evansville comes away with it. Ooh, Caleb intercepts it. Can't see what's happening. Evansville comes away now. Fans on the pass there. Now they get it across to their man. Remy Uptain in pursuit. That's offsides. "24 seconds left to go in this first period. 1-1. We'll have Jack Hooper out for the faceoff. Jude Cody with him. And so is Gus Federley back on defense. The Lucases. Back to Lucas Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer sends it across, looking for Cody, but it's intercepted, and here comes Evansville. They take a shot way over the net. Gus Federley attacking on the far side boards. This one's out of the zone now, and that's offsides. We'll have a face-off just outside of Bulls territory. Evansville wins this one back towards their D. Throw it in deep, but it's immediately picked up by Kohlmeyer. He sits and looks, assesses his options, offsides again as it bounced off of an Evansville player's stick and rolled across the blue line. 1 second left in this first period. Jack will take this face-off. Wins it back towards the defense. Kohlmeyer is going to tip it up, and that's going to do it for the first period. We'll be right back after a brief break. For my college football fans out there, Georgia's up on Ole Miss 3-0 right now. Ohio State, not surprisingly, already up on Wisconsin 7-0. Really strong showing by both teams right here. A lot of speed, a lot of energy on both sides of the ice. Let's see who can come away with some energy on this second period. So Jack Hooper will take the face-off. It's Jack, Gus, and Jude out for this one. Evansville wins it. Skate around, up through and into Bulls territory. Great job by Kohlmeyer. Sends them wide. Back to the D. Bencomo behind the net trying to make a play on this one. He gets tied up with one, loses his stick, takes a shove at the guy, and I think he slowed that play down just a little bit, managed to recover his stick. Shot from the slot and wide of the net. Another shot beside the net, and Elijah jumps on that one, says, nope, not today, sir. Some words of encouragement from Kohlmeyer to Elijah Cole. Looks like we're going to have Will Federley for the face-off. We'll have Philip Gras with him, Sasha Dediu with him. I can't tell who's back on defense. Evansville kind of sort of almost wins that one, but Remy's going to throw this one wide for looking for Sasha. Sasha gets pinched and can't hang on to that one. Over to Sasha now on the far side boards. He sends this one, and it rolls into Evansville territory right at the goalie, and he plays it, but here comes Philip. Philip lays a guy out. Will Federley in the near side takes a big hit, and I think they're going to call Evansville. So it looks like Bulls will go on a power play. See if we can take it. Oh, hey, Trip. I see you watching. What's up, man? Trip played with us last year. He's a year younger than my boy, so he's still on the 12U team. Glad you're watching, Trip. Thanks, man. All right, Evansville wins this one, but Bulls immediately collapse on him. Looks like Wills get it over to Philip Gras, over to Sasha. Sasha backhands one at the net, but it's intercepted. And here goes Evansville trying to get this one out of the zone. Evansville on the rush. Backhanded pass goes wide on the far side, picked up by Parker Allen. Parker's going to skate it behind the net. Parker goes wide, looking for Will. Will can't get to that one. Evansville does first. Evansville trying to cycle this one back to their man. They throw it in deep. Looks like they're taking a bit of a line change here. Will Federley has it on his stick, passes it up for Philip Gras. Philip has it, starts to skate it towards the zone. Philip's in there. Philip takes a backhanded shot, but it's wide of the net. He got pinched by Evansville makes it back to Remy Uptain. Remy winds up and takes a shot, and Sasha put a stick on it. Sasha's still battling, trying to make this play happen. Nothing doing. Evansville comes away with this one, rushing up the near side boards. Remy stands him up at the blue line. They take a shot. Leauge uses his chest to bat that one down. Dead in the Bulls zone, but this one's going to come out towards Sasha. It's in the neutral zone. Evansville's going to throw it back in. That's offsides. Out for the Bulls, we'll have Reese Douglas taking the face-off. With him, we'll have Caleb Doro and Jack Hall. Back on defense, we'll have Lucas Bencomo and Lucas Kohlmeyer. Lucas Bencomo, affectionately called Big Ben. It gets over to Caleb Doro. He's going to take a shot from way downtown at the point. Nothing doing. There's too much traffic there. Another shot from Reese goes behind the net. This one's going to get picked up by Evansville. They have killed the penalty now. Evansville on the attack. They take a shot from the point, blocker aside by Leauge. Past this one, it gets to the man behind the net, but he loses his feet, and it gets over to, I think that was Caleb, tries to pass it up to Reese. Reese can't hang on to it. Evansville, another shot from the point, and looks like that one went just between Elijah's pads as, I think that was Big Ben that was standing there. I don't know if Leauge could actually see it. 2-1 Evansville. .10:15 left in the second. Jack Hooper for the faceoff. He'll have Gus and Jude with him. Gus trying to win this one on the near side, but can't get it. They send this one in deep. Leauge kicks it aside, keeps the play going. Big Ben gets back there and puts a stick on it. Big Ben working it up the far side boards. Can't get around the Evansville player, though. Evansville gets it, skating it in deep. They try to center this one, but it's off of a player's shin pad. Over to Jack Hooper. Jack Hooper clears the zone, looking for Jude Cody on the far side. Jude protecting the puck, but he's looked like he was trying to send it up the boards, and no Bulls were home to help him out. And Evansville right up through the center again, but sticked aside by, I think that was Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer skates with it. He's got a lot of space. Kohlmeyer up the near side boards, gets hooked, and that's going to be a call on Evansville. So your Bulls will go back on a power play. Gus Federley will take the face off. He'll have Sasha and Philip Graw with him. Remy Uptain and Parker Allen back on defense. This one gets over to Philip on the near side. He's going to cycle it back towards Remy. Remy takes a shot from way downtown, sticked aside by Evansville. They send this one behind the net, gets over to Will. Will assesses his options. Little pressure here, tries to center it. Philip Graw right there. Puts a point blank shot on the goalie, but nice job by Evansville to shut that one down. Good job, goalie. Evansville cycling this one up. It gets back to Remy Uptain. Remy's going to circle, fires it up the near side boards. It was looking for Philip Graw, but couldn't get to him. This one's going to be a shot. Leauge covers it, but got to be careful about that. There wasn't any Evansville players there. They can call delay a game. 59 seconds left on the power play here. Same line's going to stay out for the Bulls. Gets over to Sasha, but he can't keep a hold of it, and Evansville trying to make something happen here. Really great job by that player. Skates behind the net, battling with Parker Allen. Parker in pursuit in the corner. Parker can't, he's dancing around, doing a great job there. Now Parker comes away with it. Here goes Parker. It's Parker and Sasha up the near side. Sasha's going to skate towards the middle. Parker bodied off the puck. And they're going to, ooh, nice job. Philip Graw bats that one down. It gets over to Sasha Dediu. He takes a shot, sticked aside by the Evansville goalie. Evansville recovers, trying to go up the near side boards. 20 seconds left on the power play here. This one goes up towards the center. It's still live, and a shot! Sasha Dediu. Great job by everybody keeping that one alive, keeping it going. I think actually maybe that was Philip Graw. The way he's celebrating, Phillip may have been the one to put a stick on that, but definitely Sasha with the assist. So really nice job around everybody. Parker put that one in the center and made that play happen. So great job by everybody on that one. That'll kill the penalty. Reese Douglas out, sends it back towards the D. This one's going to get, through Caleb Doro's skates, and Evansville's on the rush again, skating it right up towards the center. Big Ben gets him wide, take a shot off of Elijah's blocker. Here comes Reese trying to help him out. Evansville recovers, sends it behind the net. Trying again to center this one, and here goes, can't tell who, that's Big Ben. To the point, shot from the point. Takes some weird bounces, but sticked aside by Reese Douglas. Reese pursuing up against the near side boards. This one's coming around, looking for Caleb. Caleb pokes it, but can't keep it moving, and Evansville sends it right back at the Bulls. Evansville behind the net, trying to make something happen here. Big Ben bodies his man into the boards, pinches him off, and this one's going over to the corner. Reese Douglas in pursuit. Reese trying to clear this one up and out of the zone. It's out of the zone now. Here comes, that's Kohlmeyer on the attack. He's looking for another one. He's hungry. Shot goes wide. This one's going to clear the zone. Big Ben couldn't keep that one in, and we'll have a face-off outside of Evansville defensive zone. 6:59 left to play. It's 2-2 Evansville wins this one back to their D. Skating it up through the neutral zone. On the rush here, Kohlmeyer boxes his man out towards the boards. Jack Hooper did a great job of keeping that play moving up the boards, and turnover. Looks like Bulls are going to move this one out into the neutral zone. That's Kohlmeyer trying to work around one. He's got some space. Kohlmeyer skates it right into the center. Kohlmeyer spins, fires, and Jack Hooper with a shot. Nice save by the Evansville goalie. Both goalies been earning their keep today. Line change for the, partial line change for the Bulls. Will Hooper battling his man right there at the face-off dot, but Evansville comes away with it. Jack gets a stick on it. It takes a weird bounce into the neutral zone. Kohlmeyer is going to send this one against the near side boards, and Evansville manages to swat it in. In pursuit now. That's Jack Hooper in the corner. Can't really tell what's happening, but Kohlmeyer is going to send this one wide. Evansville at the blue line. Right, nice job. Big Ben in pursuit. Big Ben ties his man up. Jack Hooper was trying to help him out. Now Kohlmeyer has it. He's going to send it around looking for Gus. Evansville takes a shot, kicked aside by Elijah. Jack Hooper ties up with one. They can't clear the zone still. Now it's out. Here we go. Jack Hooper in pursuit. Here goes Gus Federley. Gus turning the Jets on, but they pass D to D. Now they're going to send this one way down the ice. On the rush, and really great job by Big Ben to pinch that man as he skated into the slot. Here goes, Will overskated it, but there's Kohlmeyer again, skating up through. He is quick to jump on one. Gus Federley spins, can't quite get his feet under him and going. Big Ben, it's a 2-on-1 shot way over the net. Big Ben behind the net. Going to swat this one wide. He's looking for Gus. Can't get to Gus. Gus pins his man. Here comes Will to help him out. Pile up right there at the blue line. And Sasha coming in trying to steal this one. Evansville comes away with it. They're skating it in, but they skate right into Kohlmeyer, and he uses that stick to send it into the corner. Big Ben now working it up, looking for Gus. Gus can't, it was way behind him, and this one's going to go way down the ice. Probably going to be an icing. Yep. So we'll face off in Bulls territory. That whole, both lines on both sides of the ice looked really tired right there. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second period. We're going to have, there's a penalty. Oh, Bulls on a power play. I didn't see what that was called. I didn't see the penalty, but Bulls will have a man advantage here. Evansville wins the faceoff, but Reese Douglas was right there. Back to Remy Uptain. Remy takes a shot, and Reese keeps this one alive, but Evansville gets a stick on it. Defender's doing a great job there of stopping the centering pass to the slot. Parker Allen dropping back in the corner. Parker up to Will. Will sends this one in the neutral zone, but it bounces off of an Evansville player's skate. Evansville retreating. Backhanded pass over to the near side boards. Reese Douglas stood his man up there. Will Federley came in to help out. Evansville still pushing forward, but Remy Uptain throwing the body and pinching his man against the near side boards. Evansville still has possession, though. Great job by them to keep the pressure going on this man disadvantage. Tried for a shot, but Parker Allen put a stick on it. Back to Remy. Remy's going to send it around looking for Reese. Reese can't get there. Pile up of bodies here on the near side. Gets to Will. Will Federley sees his options, and Evansville manages to keep that one from going off sides. Will Federley battling. There was Remy. This one's still in play, and great job by the Bulls to come out to Sasha. Sasha over to Reese. Reese on the rush. Stick from an Evansville player pushes that against the far side boards, and now Bulls trying to see what to do here. Little pressure from Reese there causes this one to go up the near side. Sasha trying to steal it, but can't do it. We're going to have an offsides. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second period. Still 2-2. Jack Hooper for the faceoff. Jack ties his man up, wins this one, tries to send it against the near side for Jack Hall. Jack flips it up and down the near side boards. Here comes Hooper in pursuit of that pass. Nothing doing as Evansville is going to throw this one out into neutral territory. Evansville crosses the blue line. Big Ben slowing him down there. Caleb Doro helping out. Here's Lucas Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer sending it around. This one goes up for Jack Hooper. Jack Hooper can't quite get it. Took a weird bounce. This one's going to exit the zone. Caleb Doro can't wrangle it in. Caleb pinches his man and gives Big Ben some time to get there, but a pinch on Big Ben, and that went off of Caleb's stick, but I believe the Evansville player touched that, so that should not be a high stick. So, but whatever. I'm not a ref. So we'll have a face-off in Bulls territory. They're calling a high stick. Evansville tries to skate this one. Shot from the point. Nothing doing. Behind the net now. Bulls in pursuit. Jude Cody laid a lick on a guy. Tried to go for the backdoor pass. Shot way over the net. Jude Cody again. Puts a stick on it. Backhand pass. This one's not going to clear the zone. Evansville sends this one up and down to Big Ben. Big Ben's going to go around looking for Gus Federley. Gus keeps it moving but can't get it out of the zone. Kohlmeyer has it, trying to work the near side boards, gets pinched. Evansville on the attack. No Bulls in there to really help him out. Shot point blank on Elijah, and he throws the glove up and catches that one. Nice job, E. Will Federley coming out for the face-off. He'll have Sasha and looks like Phillip with him. Evansville shot from the side there, but nothing doing as so many Bulls are in the way. This one does not clear the zone. Shot from the blue line, scooped up by Elijah. Same lines. Evansville gets this one right in the slot. They send it back to the D-man, but intercepted as Sasha Dediu puts a stick on it, but Evansville does a great job collapsing on him there as he's about to cross the blue line. Evansville on the rush again. Remy Uptain puts a stick on it. It's in the corner now. Will and Remy behind the net. Sasha in pursuit. They circle, but Elijah does a good job of putting the pad on that one, kicking it towards the corner. Sasha almost jumped that one. Bulls clear it out. In pursuit now. Sasha couldn't put a stick on that one as Evansville moves it into Bulls territory. Philip Garab backhands that one out. Evansville has to regroup. They dump this one in deep to get a line change. Parker over to Philip. Philip going to bat this one out. He's looking for Sasha at center ice. Sasha can't hang on to it though. And Evansville back on the rush. Parker lays a lick on that one. He tried to center it from the point. Shot stopped by a whole bunch of skates. This one's out. Evansville's got to tag up. They go D to D. Remy Uptain in pursuit. Throw it in deep again. Parker Allen's back. Chasing behind the net. Evansville recovers in the corner and they tip it behind the net. Evansville recovers. Bulls aren't there. They try for the wraparound and nothing doing. We're going to have time expire in the second period, so we will be back in about 60 seconds. Well, college football fans, looks like Ohio State's already up 17-0 on Wisconsin. TCU is beating Baylor 35-21. Looks like Georgia's leading Ole Miss 10-7. And for my hometown Blazer fans, UAB's got Memphis tied 7-7. Memphis ranked number 22 right now. Go Blazers. All right, here we go. Reese Douglas out for the face-off for the Bulls. He'll have Caleb Doro on his left, Jack Hall on his right. Back on defense, we'll have Kohlmeyer and Big Ben. Reese pushed forward, almost won that one, but got pinched. And Evansville tries to take a shot. Big Ben puts a skate on it. Big Ben working it up the far side boards, but Evansville keeps it in the zone. They're going to throw this one on net, and Elijah sees that one take a bounce and snatches it out of the air. Nice job, E. Reese again for the faceoff. Sends it over towards Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer sends this one way down the ice. Not enough on it for icing. Reese in pursuit. Caleb Doro couldn't quite get there. And Evansville back on the rush. They skate it wide. It goes way up in the air. Batted down by Kohlmeyer. Over towards Jack Hall. Jack's got some space. Jack skating. He's got Reese with him. Reese overran him just a little bit. They got tied up. Over to Reese now in the corner. He takes a shot. Still alive. Caleb Doro puts a stick on it. Nothing doing. Evansville did a great job defending that rush. Kohlmeyer puts a stick on it. Slows that one down. Here goes Big Ben. Big Ben making the save as that was a 2-on-1 coming right at Elijah. Gets this one out of the zone. Reese Douglas picks it up. Reese gets tied up with one. It's over to Jack Hall now. Jack trying to work this one in deeper. Jack bodied off the puck. And Caleb Doro with the pressure steals it behind the net. Caleb Doro holding up, trying to get a pass. Caleb still working this one, keeping it alive. Great job by Caleb, but Evansville using the superior size there and just bodying folks off the puck. They're working this one out of the zone now. Evansville through the center ice. In the zone, they go wide. It's right to the point blank, and they go right around everybody. And it's 3-2. I think Elijah was banking on a backdoor pass, and there was nobody there. He should have just squared that guy up. Jack Hooper for the face-off. Evansville wins it, but it goes wide of their defenders, way deep in the zone. Gus in pursuit. So is Jack Hooper. Evansville on the rush. Remy Uptain using the body, puts the skates on it, and Remy keeps that one from going in. And back to the Evansville defender. Remy tying up, trying to get a piece of everybody out there. Evansville in the zone. They take a shot. Glove by Leauge. 10:57 left. Evansville up 3-2. Jack Hooper again for the faceoff. This one's took a weird bounce. It's back to Remy. Remy's going to go up the boards. Bulls can't clear it again. Back to Parker Allen. Parker backhands this one around. He's looking for Jude Cody. Jude's going to get there. Jude up the near side boards. Jude sends this one up, but it's intercepted by Evansville. And then Jude puts a stick on it, and Evansville still has it. They're going to send this one way down. That's icing. 10:32 left in the third, excuse me. Oof. Lack of sleep getting me. All right, Will Federley out for the faceoff. He'll have Phillip and Sasha with him. Evansville wins this one back to their defenders. Take their time, assess their options, pass wide. It goes way past the guy, and Kohlmeyer is going to get there. Sends it up against the far side boards, and Evansville recovers right back at their own red line. Pursued now by the Bulls, but nothing doing. Kohlmeyer sends it across to Sasha. Bulls manage to tag up, but Sasha gets pinched. Back to Kohlmeyer. Oh, he misses it off the end of his stick. He's going to send it wide, but Evansville's right there. Kohlmeyer tries to lay a lick, gets stood up. Nice reverse by the Evansville player. Over to Will. Will up to Sasha. Sasha goes wide, gets it out of the zone. Bulls just kind of looking at him there. Will back again behind the net. Will settles it down, takes his time. Up to Bencomo. Big Ben starts to skate with this one, sends it up. That's off of a stick of a player, probably going to be icing. No, they said it's a tip. Sasha in pursuit. Evansville gets there first. Big Ben on the near side boards. Big Ben keeps this one alive for the Bulls. He skates it in tighter. Oh, poke check by one of the Evansville players. Causes a turnover here. Sasha in pursuit. This one's going to get back to Kohlmeyer at the blue line. Kohlmeyer lines up, fires, and wide of the net. Picked up by Sasha. Tries to wrap this one around. It's still live. It's still live. Scrum right there in the slot. And, oh, man, squirts out in the far side corner. Bulls was looking to tie it up there. That one kept alive by Kohlmeyer. Takes a shot wide of the net. Evansville is going to throw this one way down the ice, but Big Ben's there to keep it alive. Pass across to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer moving it up through. Gets hit, but keeps moving it. Stops, fires. Goalie deflects that with his blocker. Or, excuse me, with his catcher. Big Ben has it at the blue line. Big Ben has some space. Takes a shot. And glove down by the goalie. Nice job by the Evansville goalie. Both goalies making some great saves in this game. 8:32 left to play. Reese Douglas out for the faceoff. This one gets around to Jack Hall. Jack puts a stick on it, but Evansville screens him off of it. Over to Caleb in the high slot, and Caleb couldn't get all of that one. And Evansville now on the attack. Remy Uptain pushing his man against the far side boards. It gets to Reese. Reese to Parker. Parker sends it up for Jack Hall, but Jack had no idea where that puck was. Over to Caleb. Caleb goes wide for Jack now. He bats it down, sends it forward. Reese can't get there in time. Jack sends this one up to Reese. Reese is going to throw it in deep. Caleb Doro in pursuit. It's in the near side corner here. Back to Parker Allen. He sends it back up to Caleb. Caleb in the corner. Tries to center this one for Reese. Can't do it. Remy Uptain gets it. Remy over to Jack. Jack bats it down, but Evansville is going to wrap this one around behind the net, and it's out of the zone. Remy Uptain all the way across the ice here to steal this one. Evansville with a backhanded pass. Their man entering the zone, and Elijah with the kick save. Nice job. Caleb Doro trying to make something happen. This one goes off of off of Parker. Caleb Doro against the near